WRTV is partnering with United Way to support the Central Indiana COVID-19 Community Economic Relief Fund.
Tonight, a look at how a new grant is helping early intervention services for children who are blind or visually impaired.
Yep, look down. Come on. Yep. So my daughter Lola here, she was born with an extremely rare genetic condition, and as a result of that condition, she has a myriad of health challenges, epilepsy, autism, global delays, but one she has is called cortical visual impairment. It's extremely challenging. It's hard enough when you have a child who has multiple disabilities. We spend all of our years trying to build these support systems up to make sure that we have things in place to help teach us.
Hi, Lola. Look how big you are.
And what we do is we go into the homes of these children who have blindness or low vision, so enough visual impairment that it's affecting their learning or development. And we give the parents the knowledge and the tools and the resources and the support and the hope that they need, that their child will go on to, meet milestones and accomplishments and learn, but just learn in a different way. Good morning.
Hey, Brian.
The current COVID-19 pandemic changed things drastically for VIPs. Because the child's home is their natural environment, and that's where best practice early intervention should take place. Our people are in the homes. They drive all over the state to go into the homes of these kids that have very specialized needs. But what can you do when social distancing is in place and we have medically fragile kids?
Hi, Rochelle. I like your hair.
We are one of the very few entities in the state of Indiana that offers vision-specific early intervention. And it's so important to families to have these services because vision affects everything. Vision impacts every area of life and learning. The families have found our services to be very valuable, not only from a perspective of supporting their children during this time, but also to support families and parents as they are now taking on the role of being a family, being a parent, being a therapist, being a teacher, and all these other things that go along with being isolated in a home.
It has really impacted my life. It's just a blessing to have them. When I had no knowledge of anything like that, and I'm a new mom, and I'm learning every day with a therapist. Melissa is great.
Our mission did not stop because of the pandemic, and I think the critical thing for our kids is that their development continues on each and every day. And so to get the phone call from the United Way on that Friday morning, it just, as a mom of a child who's visually impaired and an advocate in the disability community, it spoke volumes.
Good to see that money is being used for great things. That story was produced by the Next Generation Initiative, an Indianapolis-based not-for-profit organization that trains young people for careers in media production and digital content creation. Learn more about the Next Generation Initiative in this story at theindychannel.com.